It's December 10th and it is unseasonably warm. I'm in shirt sleeves, so smoke pole season's going on here in Indiana. I still haven't shot a buck yet. You get one buck in the state of Indiana. Booyah. And I am going to go set some beaver traps. We've got warmth for a couple more days. It's supposed to get cold here again on Sunday. So I'm gonna get a couple of bank den Belials. Got some 330s, and I've also got a couple of dam brake TS85s, which I forgot to load in the truck, so I need to go back and get those right now. So we're gonna set up, I got to the dam here, and all along the shore, there's a few bank dens, but for the most part I want to do dam breaks and focus on those. But there was a 10-inch, almost a 12-inch tree that they just cut down. So I'm looking for fresh slides there. I'll probably set up a TS85 there. I've got 4 of them. And then I've got, so I'm gonna do a dam brake set with the TS85, probably a slide set on both of these, and with the bank den, I'll probably put up a Belial 330. I've got H-bars, but I don't think I'm going to use them. I think I'm going to put some sticks up and some guide sticks, and I'll show you what I do when I set those up. All right, so I'm going to set up this Belial. Now, I play music for a living, so I ain't got the hands to do it like 330 Maniac does, but I like to use these to set these up. And what this does is it closes the jaws for you so you can put the safety on. I'm going to show you how that works right now. You get right into the spring part of the trap, and then you just close it up like this. And then that closes it. You can see here where that safety is on this. See the safety there? And then it's closed up, and then you can just put the safety on right here. On these Belials, the safeties don't have to be chained up, so I'll explain that here shortly. But that's how we get these things ready to roll. That's set. Now I can take this safety off. And that's safe now. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Put the safety on, pull it off, and we're all set to go. So these are safe. The safeties are on, and now I can get things ready to go to set it up in one of these bank dens inside there. The dam's over here, and I don't know how deep that goes, but I'm not going to worry about it at the moment. That's the dam. We're going to do a dam brake set there. And over on this side, pretty decent sized slide right here. But they haven't really, they don't look like they've been used much. So I'm betting they were crop beavers, but you can see right there, looks like, oh, somebody's going in their garage. That scared the crap out of me. Anyway, right over there looks like a den. Bank den, so I'll set up a Belial there, get up a couple of but these are some big beavers. I'll set up a Belial back there and get a couple of TS85 set up along the den, or the dam. Now here's what's interesting here. These slides here, you can see them here, haven't been used. So I'm not going to set anything up along these slides, but you can see this tree right over here. I mean, they just absolutely felled a big one. So these are definitely at least 2 adult beavers in here. Slide right here, slide right here. I'll probably put a TS85 somewhere along here on either one of these sides. Looks like they had an old dam right here, and that's where they fell this tree. So the plan is to get at least one TS85 here, maybe do a caster mount set here, and we'll just set up one Belial tonight just till we see. But these are fresh chews. They're chewing the heck out of this tree, so anything that I put around here is going to be probably be effective. It doesn't look deep enough to legally set a trap, so I may have to do some, maybe through here it might be deep enough. I'll have to put some director stakes in there so they will come in. But this looks like a pretty recent fell, and of course they're chewing on this, so I can put a TS85 right here, and they're definitely chewing this, but they're using this for food as well, so it's a big tree. All right, let's get busy. Looks like they're going up here too. Interesting. Oh, of course they are. They're going to get their logs and stuff. Okay. Doesn't look horribly fresh, so we'll play that as we need to. But we're going to do a dam break right here. Single dam. Looks like they're eating some. And let's put it over here. Looks like deer are crossing over here too. You can see tracks going up. I saw a pretty decent size. There's a feeder stick right there. If you want to know what a feeder stick looks like after they've eaten it, those white ones there are it. I might put 2 up on this dam. Break them. Put 2 sets up there. You can see where they cruise across here. Raccoon's been walking this, so I want to make sure raccoons aren't going to come into this set. I'm going to just take it right in the middle. It'll be a lot easier. We can spike this right down. And then we can set it all up. Okay. They'll tangle up like crazy in this, but that's okay with me. I just shoot them in the head. I don't have a drowner set, and this really isn't deep enough to use one. So there you have it. Okay, so I'm gonna set this. At least get the trap set. And these were just used, so they're loose enough. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to have it set in the water like this, so that way when the jaws come up, they get the beaver on the back or the front leg. I'm going to set this up as a front leg trap, and then we'll go from there and get that other one set. And we want those beavers to think this is really broken so they don't come back in on this side. which oftentimes they do. All right, now what's going to happen is, if all goes well, the beaver will come in and step right here, which is where I want him to step. He'll probably have something in his mouth, and he'll step down. Right there, and you can see where the trap is. Those jaws come up like this. You want it bedded down well, which I just did not do yet. Okay. Hopefully he'll come in there, we'll put some lure down, and have us a beaver in the morning. That's how you want it to look. They're not using this really right now, so I'm not going to set anything here. Doesn't look like they're using anything over here either. Oh, wow. Well, I'll be darned. What I thought was a log is a dead beaver. So we got one big beaver down. Wow. That's a big one. That's a blanket. Too bad. Wonder what killed that one. That is a big beaver, and it's not been dead very long that I can tell. That thing is huge. Okay, well, something killed it. He had died of old age. That is a freaking monster. Surprised coyotes hadn't gotten this yet. I mean, that is at least a 50-pounder. Look at the size of that thing. Ugh, now I'm starting to smell it. Okay. Yeah. Nasty. We may have the problem solved before we even... That may explain a lot. Hasn't been dead that many days. I mean, that thing is a monster beaver. It's as big as anyone that I've ever caught. I thought it was a log when I first got down here. I didn't make any fuss over it. You can see how big this beaver is. There's my hand right on the back of it. Huh. I'll put these in as guide sticks. Because here's the run. I'm standing right on the run. Okay, this thing is ready to spring. I'll set it. In Indiana, they have to be sunk all the way to the bottom. They have to be covered. And that is now in. I don't want to put this somewhere where it's not gonna get blown. Yeah, when a beaver gets in it. I do see some chewed up stuff in there, so it could have been used recently. Oh, what a sunset. Heading out for check day number 1, and I just have this weird feeling that that beaver that I found dead yesterday is probably the only beaver we're going to see at this dam. But I set 3 traps in the hopes that he wasn't. All right, we're going to do a croc check first. I hear okay, the trap is exactly where I want it to be. The level's gone down somewhat. Let's go check the other TS-85s. And we will go from there. I have a feeling that was the only beaver in here though. So we'll probably take these out tomorrow. My conibear hasn't gone off. And like I said, the level's gone down somewhat. Well, there's another bank down there. Not sure if it's getting used or not. I might suit up and put another conibear over there on that bank den right over here. You can see it right over there by the root of that tree. So, but that's probably all I'll do. The water's a little more cloudy, so check the TS-85 over here. And nothing moved yet. Didn't get a chance to see all this last night. This doesn't look recently used, but it has been used. So let's get some sticks. Rule number 1, always hold on to something. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, you get one more shot at this, Jim. And you're gonna have to go somewhere else and get up the bank. Wow. Beavers don't have trouble doing this. Don't forget your beaver pounder. Holy cow. That's an definitely. Holy shit. That. Woo, that's cold. Oh. Okay, this is a video of what not to do. Woo! When you're beaver trapping. Holy cow. I didn't even think about that. Stump that was right in the middle. Okay. The what not to do when you're doing beaver setups episode. Okay. Regroup. All right. Finish up and get out. Well, now you've got the episode of what not to do when you're setting your beaver traps. The only reward I got coming now is a beaver, hopefully tomorrow. Lord have mercy. Check day number 2, and it's extremely windy out here. And I'm gonna do a quick croc check, but we got about, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an inch of rain last night. So the field's a little wet and the creek is definitely up. So it'll be an interesting check day. I do hear water going over the dam, which is sort of disappointing. Oh, holy cow. Oh, it's not just going over the dam. Whoa. We got a ton of water. Whole different world this morning. And I don't see a beaver in that particular trap. Yes, I do. Wow. We got us a beaver. Big foothold and a big beaver. I get to say it. My favorite beaver show is the 330 Maniac, and oh, there's a beaver. Foothold trap. TS-85, baby. All right. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So we're gonna do the magic of editing and get this beaver out. We had a rain come through last night, clearly, and definitely a front that came through, and it's starting to get cold. And I just did a quick visual of the other traps, and they're still intact and armed and ready to go. So I suspect, now that I'm kind of looking, there's probably maybe even yet another one or even 2 in here. So we'll go dispatch this one and we'll go take a look at it here on the back of the truck. The magic of editing. Whoop! Safety is on. Ooh. I don't like when something rubs against me that I don't want. Oh, there he is. Ah, he came out for a second and said, hey. This is probably still fitting into the episode of what not to do when trapping beavers. But we still got to get the job done. Ooh! Right here. Scared the heck out of me. Yeah, that's a big one. Do a quick headshot. There we go. It's not a blanket, but it ain't small. It's a good beaver there. All right, let's get this trap set. Put it back. See if we can't get another one. You can see the rain definitely got everything rolling. They're gonna be back here to repair. I may take one of the traps out I may take one of the TS-85s out and put it up here, but I doubt it because they're going to be hungry too. Okay. This is where they're going to start repairing. You can tell they started repairing right here. That beaver came up here probably with a stick to get started repairing and then got trapped. So I'm going to set this right underneath that stick. Set that trap right underneath the stick here and bed it good. It's just over to the side a little bit, so when he steps that paw, now he steps that foot in. What's interesting is that was a back leg catch. So I expect that beaver came from downstream and maybe was beginning to start the repair here. So we'll just go ahead and let this one go by. But there's other feeding sticks. I'm pretty excited. You know, beaver trapping is awfully fun, and I'm pumped up to be able to help farmers out that are friends of mine and get some exercise, which is much needed. And I don't want to say outsmart Mother Nature, but to at least be competitive with her. $26.6 pound beaver. Nope, 27.4. I can dig it. Sweet. Them orange teeth. They're sharp. I would not want to get bit by that.